We're assembling our modular fort long wall section. We're going to start by unbagging and taking a blunt object and going ahead and pressing out all the bits of cut laser that are still inside. Everything is cut completely through. It's just wedged in there. After the cut, we like to have everything cut entirely so you don't have to clip or try to cut anything else yourself. And the ladders, be a little careful as they can be a little fragile. So we're going to start on our rear support, so we'll lay it down and we're going to grab some Loctite professional super glue and we'll grab our verticals here and we're going to start at one end and just work our way across. Now you'll notice the bottoms have no tab or a cross brace and the top has tabs sticking out of it on both the back and the interior supports, and those will end up going into the floor of the palisade walls. Alright, and now we're going to move on to our front, the front of our wall. So you can see that the tabs are there. We'll go ahead and put some glue on these interior supports, and then we will press the whole frame down into the front wall. The best way to do this is to start at one end and get your stuff lined up and slowly push it through as it pops into place. And by having it flat, you can push pretty hard. And afterward, just make sure it's all snugged up, and that will let us put our floor to our raised parapet wall in. So we'll go ahead and do the same steps here. We'll run some glue around the framework and put the palisade floor down, face down on our work table so that we can press the entire assembly down into the slots, and you'll have an overhang that will face out towards the exterior of the fort. And again, starting from one end and working over, flip her over, double check your press through. You can see all your tab spots. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and put our floor supports in. A wider tab will go into the front wall and the smaller tab will slide into the floor of the palisade wall. There is 4 of those on this kit. Alright, next we're going to put in our front wall. Now, have an idea of exactly where the glue will touch for where the pieces from the kit meet together. Don't need to put it in places that it won't actually touch anything. So you'll start again on one end and work your way down. Sometimes you have to push some things over, but you can always look at the tab to see which direction you need to go to get it nice and tight. We have these trim pieces that cover our tab slots, and just put a little glue on and then slide it up in underneath the support, and then it's always good to do it with it sitting flush to the ground so that you know that your supports are even with the ground as well, so they don't create a rock. If it does, after you put them on, just get a little sandpaper and sand down the high spot. We have our trim piece for the front of the palisade wall, and you just want to line it up with the wood grain. If you don't have the wood grain in your kit, then you'll just cover up your tab slots. And then our access points with our ladders on the back, there are 2 different heights. There's a top and a bottom, so the longer tabs will go at the bottom and the shorter up at the top, right up against the bottom of the floor there. So you can either put the glue on the ladder or you can put the glue on the wall, whichever you prefer. And then the other one. Right, and that is our long fort wall for our modular fort